HIV is a virus that attacks the immune system, the body's natural defense system. Without a strong immune system, the body has trouble fighting off disease. Both the virus and the infection it causes are called HIV. The final stage of HIV is AIDS and occurs when your immune system cannot protect itself any longer from the virus. Although the virus has been maintained at a safe level in developed countries as well as most of the world, Africa still suffers the epidemic to the point where it's affecting almost everyone's daily life, as well as the development of the country continent. Although the virus has been maintained at a safe level in developed countries, as well as most of the world, Africa still suffers the epidemic to the point where it's affecting almost everyone's daily life, as well as the development of the continent as a whole. The virus is usually transmitted sexually or through drug use. Today, Africa is still battling the epidemic and has drastically improved, but nowhere near finished. Despite making up 15.2% of the world's population, sub-Saharan Africa alone accounted for more than 69% of all people living with HIV. In some countries like South Africa and Botswana, as many as 28% of adults have the disease. With more than a quarter of the working population infected, it slows down the economy, government, education, and medical service. The reason Africa is so heavily affected by HIV and AIDS is simple but also complex. Most epidemiologists say the most common causes for HIV and AIDS in a society are slums, war zones, and inner-city drug cultures. All in all, poverty. In this regard, Africa suffers more than anywhere else in the world. Sub-Saharan Africa alone is currently home to over 3/4 of the world's ultra-poor and is seeing very little progress in terms of reducing the proportion of those in that circumstance. Poorer people face a larger chance of transmitting it due to lack of education, medical services, and financial aid. Many governments have finally acknowledged the problem, but do very little in educating and spreading awareness to citizens on how to prevent the disease. This leads to misinformation about the disease and how to safely prevent it. An example of this was found in Cape Town, South Africa, where over 34% of the city firmly believe that the disease is caused by spirits or some type of supernatural forces. Furthermore, poorer communities face higher rates of prostitution, polygamy, and sexual violence. All of those contribute to infection. With so many different aspects to explore, there isn't one specific thing that causes such a widespread disease, making it hard for people to help. Since the peak of 1997 and a global conference on AIDS in 2002, a lot has been done since, and the eradication of AIDS has been seeing immense progress. In terms of medical treatment, there have been multiple advances to help treat HIV and AIDS. Doctors have developed one-pill-a-day drugs that make life with HIV easier and safer. Since 1997, HIV medications have become immensely easier to use. Instead of swallowing multiple pills daily, one pill a day now does the trick. Treatment also comes with options, with choices from over 30 drugs to suit your personal time, needs, and lifestyle. They also work for longer periods of time than before. Most importantly, they come with less side effects, which proved to be a large problem before. Side effects range from diarrhea to cholesterol problems. These medical advances have made treatment as simple, easy, and comfortable as possible in third world countries where people don't have the time or funds to get treated properly. Perhaps the most important thing being done is certain African governments being more proactive and educated and investing in the fight against AIDS. Over the past decade, leaders like Thabo Mbeki denied existence of the disease. Through social unrest and outrage, leaders are doing more to fix the problem. NGOs from developed nations are doing a lot to help out, but need more to be done in order to make a big impact. Charities and relief aid groups like PEPFAR are based in North America and help make a difference in Africa. Although they are making an impact, the lack of funding, fast distribution, and other political obstacles make them hard to succeed. This is from the lack of help from ordinary citizens. There's tons for us to do, and the time to start is now. NGOs need funds more than ever, and the more awareness that we spread, the more political action will be done in order to stop this. Africa sees a bright future if it is placed in the right hands.